Hello everyone. 2 days ago, I got the package of my very first vintage haul. So now, today, join me and let's have a look of our vintage finds. So, I guess we can start from this one. Okay, this is a chunky herringbone chain necklace. Let's see if it has any mark. Just a second. Okay. Usually they put it here. Okay, there it is. Okay, it has letter M, and this logo is from Madewell, which is I think a sister company of J Crew, and Madewell was launched around 2006. Well, not bad, 2006. Okay, so it is made of gold-plated brass. It's not real gold. Okay, gold-plated brass. Okay, next, let's see. Okay, this one. It looks like a vintage aquamarine double strand necklace. Okay, I think it's made of real stone. Let's see if it has a mark on it. Okay, there's tower. Okay, I hope you can see tower. There. Okay. So Tower is an online direct-to-consumer jewelry. This is based in US and it was founded around 2003 by Michael Biscaglia. So Tower is a brand that known for a fashion luxury or accessible luxury niche. They do have good designs and interesting styles. And so I guess this one is made of stainless gold, and I guess from its look and weight, natural aquamarine stones. And the era, it is from the early 2000s. Okay, let's see. Okay, there. Let's try this one. Okay, this one is a vintage gold tone flower brooch. The gold finish and openwork petals are typical of 1960s and 1970s floral statement brooches. Okay, the sculptural bold petal design is reminiscent of mid-centuries brooches, and brands like Monet, Trifari, Sarah Conventry, and Napier, they produce similar pieces. And the pin clasp here, look, okay, the closure is called a rotating safety clasp or rollover clasp, which became standard in mid-1950s and continues into modern times. It's very beautiful. Just need some cleaning and voila. Okay. The next one is, okay, let's try this one. This is a multi-strand silver and gold toned rhinestone toggle bracelet. As you can see here, it has a toggle clasp, as we call it. Look there. Okay, with an extender chain for adjustable length. So this one, it fits into the contemporary fashion jewelry category. It became popular from around 2010s onward, and so this one is likely around 2010 to early 2020s. Well, based on the materials used, which are synthetic quartz, crystal pave beads, and mixed metals, and also the clasp style. Okay, next is our pair of vintage clip-on earrings, likely dating from 1980s to early 1990s. It has an oval design with rich silver tone metal base, and framed by gold tone rope detailing. Very beautiful. And it also has a large oval blue rhinestone or glass gem, probably simulating a blue topaz or aquamarine. Okay, the the closure. Let's see. Okay, it has a clip-on style with a white comfort pad, and it is a typical of costume earrings made from 1960s through 1990s. And this kind of earrings, this style of earrings, resemble a lot from the works of Monet, Napier, Givenchy, Joan Rivers, Kenneth J. Lane, or Chiffari. Second, okay, there it is. Okay, so next is, okay, these appear to be a vintage lucite or resin bangles, likely from the 1960s to 1980s, which is a very popular era for chunky, colorful plastic jewelry. While both are thick, smooth bangles, okay, made from lucite, which is a brand of acrylic or a similar cast resin. Okay. Well, one is olive green or jade-like in tone, and the other is a clear, showing light refraction and a polished surface. Okay, so the rounded dome style with a white across the wrist is a hallmark of mid-century lucite designs, and the polished with some wear or surface scratches like this one. They are typical of vintage plastic jewelry. So lucite and acrylic jewelry became a major trend, especially for mod and retro styles, which are around 1950s and 1970s. Okay, probably they are from brands like Alexis Kirk or Chiffari. Okay, so our next one is Loft Statement Bib Necklace. Okay, Loft is Ann Taylor's more casual fashion line, because Ann Taylor is an American fashion brand that's been around since 1954, but they are well known for more high-end accessories. Okay, so this one, I think it fits nicely into the brand's mid-2010s jewelry collections. As you can see, it is made of gold-plated stainless, and look, very nice. And it has an alternating pendants of matte gold and textured black faux leather tabs, and each faux leather tabs are embellished with rhinestones and rectangular glass crystal in clear and smoky hues. So for adjustable fit, they use a satin ribbon bow instead of a metal clasp, which is a design detail Loft often used for comfort and versatility. So the next one is this bangle. Okay, this appears to be a vintage or antique style silver bangle, possibly handcrafted, and it might be sterling silver or a silver plated metal alloy. So it has a rounded outer shape with raised and hand-carved or cast leaf patterns around the outer edge. Look, okay. So this kind of bangle, it could be Mexican or southwestern silver work, like around which was around 1950s to 1980s. Okay, or Indian or Indonesian handmade jewelry. While some fashion houses made cast bangles like this with a silver finish, especially 1960s to 1970s. And the dark oxidation and soft shine strongly suggest a solid sterling silver, or let's see, or a high quality silver alloy. Look. Okay, the raised scroll or vine-like pattern looks hand-carved or cast, which is common in Mexican Taxco. And they are slightly irregular band, and well, the depth of engraving hint that this could be an artisan made rather than machine produced. Okay, so next is this beautiful vintage style gold tone brooch with faux pearls, which is a very delicate and classic piece that resembles jewelry from the 1950s to 1960s. So as you can see, it has a gold tone metal with a brushed and polished finish with some faux pearls. Okay, the design, like the floral or botanical inspired, is very popular motif in the mid-century jewelries. Okay, beautiful. Okay, so the next one is this vintage floral brooch. Well, it's very beautiful. It's a gold tone metal, likely brass with gold plating, and some purple rhinestones or crystals with aurora borealis coating. When we say aurora borealis coating, it gives the stones that rainbow-like shimmer, which became iconic in the mid-century costume jewelries. So, well, most likely this is from 1970s to 1980s, a period when these sparkly floral brooches were very, very popular. So the textured gold stem and faced crystal petals are reminiscent of Sarah Coventry, Avon, and Monet designs. The next one is another bead necklace. Okay, there. So this modern vintage bead style necklace is very, very similar with the Birch Hill stain marked bold glamorous beaded choker necklace. It has a gold tone chain, multiple strands, and a large black faced beads, likely acrylic. Okay, and faux pearls. So, well, of course, the satin ribbon for closure. So, well, very glamorous, bold, well, slightly vintage inspired. So probably early 2010. Okay, so this signature element, often used by brands like J. Crew, Kate Spade, and Bubble Bar, in their mid 2000 to 2010 collection. So next is Leah Sofia gold tone toggle necklace. Okay, it has some gold-plated brass, chain. Okay, toggle clasp made of freshwater pearl, quartz, and tiger's eye. Okay, so approximately 44 centimeters long. So next is new Mike long beaded crystal necklace. No, it's not crystal. It's clear faced beads, or likely a glass or acrylic. Okay, forming a puffed circular cluster pendant. Well, beautiful. And well, the design is very elegant, okay, and sparkly, which is a very reminiscent of J. Crew's statement jewelry from 2010 to 2015 collection. And they are double strand gold tone chain. Well, as usual, more of gold plated brass. So our next one is a gold tone chain with a square shaped charm featuring greenish blue enamel or crystal. Very beautiful. So it is kind of modern, minimalist, geometric flair with made of surely from gold plated brass with a lobster closure. Okay, so it is very, very sleek and architectural. While the design is likely from Ann Taylor, Banana Republic, or Madewell. Okay, our last piece is a very special one. It is Monet's Damita gold tone tassel clip-on earrings. Okay, it is marked, as you can see. It is likely from 1960s to 1980s based on its closure and logo design. So as you can see, it has it is made of gold tone metal. Okay, with a multiple chain tassel and a filigree cap. This design is called a filigree. Okay. And well, clip-on earrings were very popular in mid-century. And well, it is made by Monet, which is also well known for its high-quality costume jewelry. And their pieces are very, very collectible today. Well, Monet introduced the use of triple-plated gold in the 1930s to 1940s, giving all of their items a long-lasting luster. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you so much for joining me, having a first look of my very first vintage haul. Okay, so for the next time, I'm going to review our striking and very, very beautiful bracelets here. Look. Okay. I still have to do some research, okay, about their origins, era, material used. There. Okay, so please share some love and follow our Instagram account, Bloom Beyond. Thank you so much.